Alright, I made a new build. I mean, it's pretty simple, but I like Whisper of Rending quite a bit because it's something like a 40% damage increase. So I just like combining it with primaries that hit very hard. So Vex came to mind with its linear fusion shot. So I thought, why not use it with Rain of Fire on Stasis and see how it goes. So it's been working alright enough to show it off. Using Glacial Harvest and Bleak Watcher, turning all my grenades into Bleak Watchers. Got Whisper of Rending, Conduction, Durance for extra turret duration, and Hunger for extra melees. Using Heavy Ammo Finder and Scout with a Solar Siphon. Solar Loader is pretty nice, but you don't have to use it. Bolstering Detonation every single time your Stasis turret shoots something, you get Rift Energy. Font of Vigor for 100 strength. Stacks on stacks, charged up. Harmonic Siphon for I have a Chill Clip Demolitionist. Vow Disciple Fusion. Deliverance, that's what it's called. Solar Weapon Surge, stacks on stacks. Font of Restoration, Distribution. I would highly recommend a crafted one of these with Enhanced Demolitionist. You get an absurd amount of grenade energy per kill. But other than that, I will show the difference in damage between a frozen enemy and a non-frozen enemy taking the Vex linear shot. So what I like to do is I use the grenades as often as I get them, which is pretty often. Like, all I have to do to get another one is kill a couple enemies with the fusion. Make sure to abuse your Rift too, because you get it back very often. I like to save my melee and use it to freeze tanky enemies that I want to take advantage of the Whisper of Rending damage increase on. But the rest of my abilities I just spam. I could be using my grenade a lot more if I just wanted to kill some more enemies with this. All the enemies. Alright, let me show. I'll wait until Radiant wears off. 31,000. 45,000. Pretty substantial boost considering Vex already has the Radiant, it has the damage boost built in with the Catalyst, and I didn't have a Solar Surge going either. So I didn't have 3 of my damage buffs on, and you saw how much damage it did there. So it's a pretty substantial boost. What, it went from like 31 to 45,000, so definitely worth considering. Like I said, it only takes about 3-4 kills, looks like, to get another grenade if you want to just spam turrets. But I found it isn't really necessary, because you can just hang around the one turret and keep filling all the frozen enemies. Because, I mean, you can see it's doing 7,000 damage to frozen enemies on Neomuna. You're going to be melting everything anywhere else. I'll show it again here. 45,000. I believe I was radiant before I hit this first shot. Or maybe it did extra damage because he had an overshield. I'm not sure why I did less damage. That didn't make any sense. You could run Whisper of Rhyme, but it's not nearly as good as it used to be. I'm not even sure if it's worth running anymore. The healing is nice from the shards, but the overshield's practically useless. I mean, anytime I've needed healing, I've just had a Rift ready to place anyway. Oh, I hate gladiators. I'm probably never gonna do a video where I don't die to those gladiators once, if I'm in this lost sector. Ah, I forgot about the other turret. This lost sector annoys me to no end. But that's why I come here to test. If Bill can stay alive in this lost sector, you're pretty much fine anywhere outside of Nightfall or anything. Go figure. I think I'm just gonna end this here because these guys are annoying me like crazy. Obviously, I'm not playing this build as well as it could be played because I barely used it. Also, Stasis is a little bit too slow paced for me usually. I was hoping there'd be one more enemy to kill so I could show you the damage difference one more time, but it looks like there's nothing else around. Had bad luck with this run. Oh well, like I said, it was more so just to show you the damage difference with Vex. Hawkmoon also gets quite a substantial boost, but I do not like Hawkmoon because you miss a single precision hit and then you just gotta start all over. It's just too impractical for PvE with how much flinch and stuff you take. But if y'all want to make this build, feel free.